Great day, everyone! It is another day to gain some knowledge. This is Teacher Mary Carr, and welcome to Camplish.com. Today, we will have the preview of another interesting English information or article from this book, English Reading Basic 5. Let's learn and explore English. Are you ready now? Okay, let's start. Today, we will discuss Unit 24. Let's learn about this passage entitled Territory. So look at the picture. You can see here some part of Antarctica. Antarctica is a land with so many eyes. Okay, so I will read it for you, but first I will read it slowly so you can get the correct pronunciation of the words. And after that, you can join me in reading it again. So you have to listen very carefully. Alright, I will start now. What is a territory? When a person, an organization, or a nation owns a large piece of land, that land becomes a territory. We don't call a small land a territory. A territory is often bigger than a small city. So, who decides that an area becomes a territory? Usually, people and companies pay money to buy it. Countries sometimes have a war to gain territory. For example, England and France had territories in North America after fighting with Native Americans. Is all land on the earth a territory? No, it isn't. No person or country owns Antarctica. And now, let's read it again, but faster than the first one. Let's begin. What is a territory? When a person, an organization, or a nation owns a large piece of land, that land becomes a territory. We don't call a small land a territory. A territory is often bigger than a small city. So who decides that an area becomes a territory? Usually, people and companies pay money to buy it. Countries sometimes have a war to gain territory. For example, England and France had territories in North America after fighting with Native Americans. Is all land on the earth a territory? No, it isn't. No person or country owns Antarctica. Alright, I hope that you got the correct pronunciation of the words. If you have some time, try to read it again to enhance your ability in reading. So, did you understand the passage? Good. So let's have some activities here and let's answer it together. Let's start on the first one. Select true or false. We will find out if the sentence or the statement is true or false. It is true if it is correct or false if not. So let's start on number 1. A territory is often smaller than a small city. Is it true or false? How about number 2? Countries sometimes have a war to gain territory. Is it true or false? And number 3, England and France had territories in Antarctica. Is it true or false? So let's go back to number 1. The answer is false. So let's see why this is the answer. Here is the sentence that will support our answer in number 1. A territory is often bigger than a small city. So it's not smaller than a small city, but it is bigger. Okay? How about number 2? The answer is true. Here, countries sometimes have a war to gain territory. And how about number 3? The answer is false. Here is the sentence. No person or country owns Antarctica, even England and France. Okay? Now, we've finished the first activity. Before we proceed to the second one, let's learn more vocabulary words first. That will be useful in making your own sentences. Let's look at our word box. You can see here 8 different words. So I will read it for you, then repeat after me. I will start now. Territory, organization, nation, own, land, decide, gain, and the last word, Antarctica. So now, we can proceed to vocabulary checkup. You can see here blank spaces. So we will find out the missing word by looking at our word box. So are you ready now? Let's answer it. Number 1. They landed on the enemy's blank. What do you think is the missing word? Okay, the answer is territory. They landed on the enemy's territory. How about number 2? He blank wait again after the vacation. The answer is gain. He gained weight again after the vacation. Next, number 3. English is spoken here in this blank. The missing word is land. And how about number 4? UNESCO is an international blank. The answer is organization. UNESCO is an international organization. Good. So I hope that you got all the correct answers here. This is the end of our lesson for today. I hope that you learned something from it. So, if you want to learn more and want to develop your English skills, you are welcome to visit camplish.com. Again, this is Teacher Mary Carr, and see you in our next video. Bye!